Oh.
Our new Baron bids that I complete the ritual personally. Harvest the anima before my arrival. Do not fail me, Nephiles.
So there you go. It's a late hydrate, but it's hydrate. No, I didn't fall asleep. I refilled my water bottle, went to the bathroom, and ate some leftover pizza. Damn. Just because I refilled the bottle doesn't mean I have to down it instantly. It's time for the hydrate train. No! It's too much. I want pizza now. Oh no. Oh. Are we in a memory?
I welcome you.
To arms. Fight the void.
As it must be.
Then these void invaders.
You seek me.
I'm just doing one. And then Tay does another. Well, at least everyone wants me to stay hydrated, which is good, I guess. But I don't know if overhydration might be a thing. Is this time from jelly? I mean, it was just some pieces of leftover pizza because I was hungry. It wasn't amazing. But I guess pizza is pizza. It was still pretty good.
You are seen.
I'm out of range.
These damn void invaders. Get out of here.
Shine upon you.
Close the portal.
I need to get closer.
Okay. Heal one more. And then find the last portal.
Yes, mortal.
Over there. It looks so stupid when I'm Kyrian riding on a basilisk. So
You
dumb.
have faced much.
I love it. Oh, level 54. Wait, what is... Psychic Scream can now withstand 20% more damage before breaking. Okay. It's pretty good. Kill Tazulot the Annihilator.
Trust the path.
What a name. Tazulot the Annihilator, Scourge of 1,000 Realms. Damn it. They're slowing me down. There he is. Get him. For some all-powerful void creature, he's kind of a pushover. Oh. Wait, what? I don't know what happened. Did they both die? It looked like they both died.
How may I assist you?
Cultivated Wind Blossom. Collect. And then I need to bring it back there. But we'll do that later. I do like how this area looks. It's like feathers and stuff, or whatever they are. No, it's not feathers, it's like... What are those called? Don't actually know. Wait, what's this? Mnemonic locus. Oh. Oh, there you go. Hero's Rest.
Yes, mortal.
So this is where we needed to go.
I hope some of these can be of use.
Salutations.
I don't actually have any... Well, I have some reputation with them, but... I've got a new mount. Toy. And some stuff for blacksmithing and description, which isn't useful to me. Oh, an engineering schematic for a companion as well.
I stand.
Not bad. Not bad.
State your purpose.
You are a sign of the winds of change.
I would have you speak.
Here in Heroes Rest you have a beacon that is the fastest way to draw the pole marcher's attention. It's been quite some time since we've used it,
Go
and I'm
in
afraid
service.
it's... I was talking to you, don't fly up. What are you doing? She's just flying away. And now she's back. What?
State your purpose.
I was reading. It's fallen into disrepair. I authorize you to receive a steward companion during your stay here. Nice.
I will be watching you.
I want
Your
a steward
will
companion.
aid you in summoning Polemarch Adrestes. Choose
How
one
may
to
I
be
serve
your
you?
companion.
Glad to be of service.
Choose? Wait, what do you mean choose? Just select one? I just got to a bit you did ages ago. I guess you're a bit behind then.
Hello.
Did you also start right away, or did you...
This place will
We're still
tidy
playing
itself.
SCP and stuff.
Is there work to be done? Goodbye, my friend.
But yeah, I hope it's going well for you as well. You're enjoying the game. So, which one of these
Yes.
stewards do I select?
Allow me to help.
They're all great.
Hello.
Look at this guy sweeping the floor.
Yoo-hoo.
Spent a good hour and a half sorting things out. Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
Yes.
That is one of those things. You will not be able to change this. Oh, this feels like such
A steward's
a
job is
decision.
never done.
It's like
Is there work to be done?
I just have to pick one of them, but I'm like I don't wanna pick one and then later be like, nah, I wanted the other one. The adventures of Eggy are going well. Who's Eggy? Why am I taking so long just deciding on one of the stewards to be my friend?
Welcome, friend. Toodle-hoo.
You?
It's an important choice, right?
No one
Very
says.
important.
How do you do?
Oh, this guy. Look at this guy. He can actually play music. Yeah.
A steward's job is never done.
Aggie is my troll druid. Nice. It's a good name.
Yes, mortal. Archon's eyes upon you.
A couple
I
of
have other
warriors,
duties
warriors
to
called
attend to.
Smeggy.
Your steward can repair the beacon at your request.
Steward,
Welcome, friend.
can you play me a song? Awesome.
Is there work to be done? Toodle-hoo.
It's the best choice, right? At least I
Allow
don't
me
know
to
if
help.
the others can do that.
Back
Maybe they
to
can.
work. My pleasure. Hello. Back to work.
It's fixed.
Do you need a task?
For what purpose do you like the beacon, aspirants?
Polemarch, we have urgent news for the Archon.
Yeah, Polemarch.
You are the ones from the Temple of Purity. Very well, then. What troubles you?
Celestine has vouched for you by allowing usage of the beacon. For that reason, you have my attention. A revered Archon has decided to grace you with an audience. It's your duty to present your discoveries to her, then follow her wise judgment. She holds audience in Elysian Hold, part of the sprawling spires of Ascension, the home of the Ascended. We shall carry you there.
Proceed with
I'm gonna be
courage.
carried again.
Finally,
Stay
an audience
true
with the
to our
Archon.
eternal charge.
We shall meet you there, my friend.
Can you not just give me wings or something so I
The
can
Paragons
fly them
have
myself?
already assembled and await the Archon's arrival. It would be wise for you to listen until asked to speak. Such an illustrious audience is a rare honor, mortal. Do not squander it.
Okay. We're at Elysian Hold. Nice. Now what?
Her memories are unequivocal, Devos. Your hand has sworn herself to them all.
Lysonia. I never knew darkness lurked within her.
I will escort you to hold audience with the Archon. I beseech you to present your information succinctly and directly.
We all
really?
serve a greater good.
I'll speak to the Archon.
This is dire news for Siphonie. But the Archon has turned a deaf ear to such tidings in the past.
The circumstances have changed.
Oh.
Tell me of these forsworn. Most have merely lost faith, and may yet be redeemed. But some have fallen so far as to wield the power of the Maw itself.
It is true. This mortal has fought against Ascended who are in service of the Jailer. Lysonia is not the only one.
We do not know when or where the Forsworn will strike next, but strike they will. What you speak of is unthinkable, but we must remain vigilant nonetheless. Paragons, return to your temples. Adrestes, monitor the wards. It appears you have a part to play in all of this, mortal. Let us see what comes of it. Go in service.
Why are they still like, it's unthinkable
You wish
that
to
this
be
could
of
happen
service?
when there's like 20 people that can be like, yeah, this happened.
Go in service.
Why is it still like, there's no way, but we should probably try to do something instead of like actually taking it seriously. It sounds like they're not.
Peculiar. The Ward of Purity is disabled. This
Good.
is surely what
The
allowed
Temple
the
of Loyalty's
Forsworn
ward
to
is
invade in
active.
such
The
force.
Kyrian, meditating on their duty to Bastion and the Archon, are safe.
So how come the ward of Purity was disabled? Who did that? Who done it?
The past memories of all Kyrian are stored at the Temple of Wisdom. I am quite relieved to see its ward holding.
Humility's ward stands strong. However, Perhaps it would do the Forsworn service to relearn the lessons taught there.
The Ward of Courage holds. That is quite the relief.
Uther?
Fools! The Forsworn will triumph over the Archon!
No! Damn you, Uther.
Quickly! We must alert the pole mark!
And he just flies off. I mean... Why is Uther being such a pain? Just in general. Why are you like this, Uther? You were such a nice guy. You used to be, and now you're just flying around.
You have questions?
Being a pain in the butt to everyone. Temple of Courage must not fall. Travel there at once. Okay.
Cassius will provide you with a lariat. Go, quickly.
Yes, Polemarch.
Peace be
Archon
upon you.
watch over us all.
Yeah. Fly me to the moon. Wait, no.
The Forsworn who
Temple of
destroyed
Courage.
the ward. He was the one from Lasonia's memories.
It seemed that their pact with the Maw was kept secret from him. I wonder, are the other Forsworn also unaware of it?
Yeah, I think if Uther knew they had a pact with the Maw, he wouldn't be acting this way. Oh. Is that Helia?
The ward has been sabotaged, as we agreed.
Good. Our allies are eager to strike.
The Kyrian temples will fall, and the Archon's reign shall be ended.
Well then. You know,
I'm glad to see I am not yet alone.
it just keeps
The
going
Maldraxi
from
attacked
bad to
without
worse,
warning.
doesn't it?
My life for the Paragon.
You betray your ancient oath to Maldraxxus, Lich! Justice will be done!
Yeah. You damn bitch.
I betray nothing. My master bids that Bastion be destroyed, and the Kyrian corpses. You and your kin shall be the first, but not the last.
Sacrilege! Mortal, push forward and secure the temple!
Secure the temple.
You have my
Oh
attention.
look, it's an instant portal.
Friends, I
You
bring
speak
aid!
to the hand.
Which
Keep your
probably
wits
means
about
there's a
you.
dungeon
Our
soon.
enemy has no honor.
I have sealed off a portion of their anima.
It will heal your wounds if you approach it.
You stand before the Ascended.
Save every Kyrian that you can!
What marvels exist?
The sooner you find those parts, the sooner this Colossus can help clear their flyers.
Oh, can we use that Colossus in the thing? Once we have those parts, that would be great.
I think I can make it!
I don't think she made it. She just got hit by something. I couldn't even help. ascended. Be free. Get out of here, hulking more flesh.
You have my attention.
Skullbore Spinebreaker. What a name. Let me kill this druid. Yeah, die, druid. Die. Wouldn't surprise me if they attack me in a second when they spawn. But maybe they won't. Maybe they'll just leave me alone. Oh. Kinds of appearances. I need to disenchant some more stuff.
The others.
This is one of Mechanicos' finest creations. It channels anima directly into blasts of energy.
Oh.
I need to get closer.
Got this.
Anima powers all things in Bastion,
whatever that means.
even the mighty Colossi. This will help it retain its charge.
Help us retain its charge.
You
okay.
speak to the hand.
Sure. If you say so. Or apparently I missed something down here.
Speak, mortal.
Malthor is truly powerful if his magic penetrated this plating. He will not go down easily.
Can you just let me walk faster? I would appreciate it.
Do you have need of my blade?
Oh, epic. It's a decent trinket. Don't think it's... I mean, might be better than the badge? No, probably not.
Prepare for combat.
Probably not quite yet. But it's getting there. It's getting more powerful.
I am a busy steward.
You have my attention. We shall all meet at the shattered span below once our work is done.
Loud and clear. I will just move the Colossus somehow.
Somehow, okay. Well, good luck with that. Let me just disenchant all this stuff. Clear my bags a little bit.
Was just getting started.
You shall go no further.
Perhaps your corpse will prove useful.
Okay.
I will enjoy destroying you.
Corpses sundered.
Do not forget to... I have sheared off a portion of their anima. It will heal your wounds if you approach it.
So, the House of Rituals occupies the southern half of the temple. Unlike the construct, a key advantage in battle is the endless army of risen fighters. Thankfully, the Arconic Resonator recovers will take care of it. So blast our way through the forces, blast our corpses with the Resonator. Its energy will sunder their souls, preventing them from being raised. Fight again. Okay. Sounds good to me.
Primus has left us. Meet your demise.
Very nice.
It's too far away.
Drain all of their power. I don't think I want to attack that group. I could maybe take them, but there's really no need.
Our forces have gathered at the Shattered Span.
Nice.
I shall meet you there.
Over here.
Your forces are already pushed back. You have lost.
You've lost already.
Oh, good questions only. The Colossus needs to finish charging. Buy me time.
You speak to the hand.
Okay, delay until it's fully charged.
You have my attention.
Sure.
Call down your beasts. They will perish just like the rest.
Fool! My army is all around you.
Time to earn my glory!
Well, they're not very strong. It's great if it's all around us, but if all of them are pushovers, then not gonna do much, is it?
Is that all you have? I expected more!
We are unending. Piece by piece, you will fall. It is nearly at full power. Just a bit longer. That is enough. Bonefang's spawn could use a treat.
Who? Merrimal? I mean, is that supposed to be a threat? Doesn't feel like a threat.
Come, Kyrian. If you are so bold,
you speak to the
fulfill
hand.
your destiny. The Colossus is ready. Come, come.
Oh yeah, let me just get into this Colossus.
Fire when ready.
Pew.
Now that is how you take care of business.
He has
There you
gone
go.
towards the Paragon.
No problems at all.
You have my attention.
Confront Amarth the Harvester.
Speak to the hand.
Okay. Well, let's do that. He's grabbing
The
me
Paragon
again.
of Courage was at the heart of the temple when the attack came. If she
This
yet
place is
draws
a lot of
breath,
being
we
carried
must
by
lend her
people.
our aid.
You cannot win this battle, Necromancer. Our courage never falters.
It will take more than courage to save you now.
My Paragon! You do not stand alone!
Ah, just the vessel I require.
The Archon! For Bastion! What are you doing to me?
That's not good.
No! No! No!
But that's not good at all.
I have perfected you. Now serve me by destroying our enemies. Yes, Master.
That's not good. Amicos, what the fuck? Where did those extra heads come from?
Monster, what What has driven you to this madness? Not while I stand against you.
Then you will be the next to fall.
There's a spine fighting me? Okay then. I don't want to fight a living spine, that's weird.
My paragon! I failed you.
You will suffer for this, necromancer.
Yeah, Mars is
If you dare.
Paragon, don't chase him like that.
Death upon them. Ensure they do not interfere.
Outsider, we need to get out of here.
Yeah, that sounds about good. Let's just go. Just grab me by the head again, as always. There we go.
The Paragon can stand on her own until you gather reinforcements.
Artemide will report to the Archon. We must return to Oribos and inform them of Maldraxxus' treachery.
So yeah, that's not good. Maldraxxus is attacking. It's all going wrong.
Always ready.
Maldraxxus must answer for their crimes. Let's go to Oribos and speak with Talinara at Honored Voice. We'll tell her what has transpired. Okay.
My blade is always ready.
We must travel to Oribos
Defeat
at once.
Amaris and also
My
the
people
Rider
will
in the
surely
Necrotic
prepare our
Wake,
armies for
which is the
retaliation
dungeon
once
right there.
Artemide delivers word.
Probably.
I will meet you there.
I'll accept it. Why
Courage
not?
never
Might as
falter.
well. I'm not gonna do it now, but later. Gorge Beak and Darkwing. Oh. Okay, there he is. Gorge Beak. Fight me, bird. Show me what you've got. You're not so strong. Yeah, that's what you get, bird. That's what you get. I don't actually know why the bird was wanted. Insidious menace known as Gorgebeak threatens our harvest of ambrosi, whatever. For tribute. If any are willing to take on this foul. Oof. I have tracked their nest to the western edges of Firstborn's bounty. Yeah. So, this is a rare. What do we do? How do we activate the rare? Wait, what? Does that do anything? So I get a cask of fermenting fruit. I get a buff. Highly desired by large terrapins. This is a large terrapin. I get close to him and it gets removed. Do I just offer him multiple things and then he's like... fight me or something? I don't know. I'm not sure what I'm doing here. I'm doing something.
Archon guide you. Go in service.
Do I maybe need to get more? No, I can't get more. I don't know what I'm doing here. I just get a cask, I put it there, but it doesn't do anything. Can I? Oh. Invaders ate so quickly, you must have indigestion, watch out. Oh no. Oh no. What is happening? Do I... Is something happening? I'm confused. Is there more? I don't see more of them. What? Oh, now he's mad. Okay. Now we can attack him. That took long. Suffering from indigestion. Poor guy. I kind of feel bad. Like, I gave him indigestion by just overfeeding him, and now I'm killing him. Kind of cruel. Wait, he's immune? Oh, he's not gonna die. He's just gonna belch out some treasure. Yay. Of course. Why did I think anything else? Of course he's gonna belch out some treasure. There's the other wanted quest. We're almost done. With this part of the quests at least. In this area. Wait, where's up there? Somewhere? How do I get up there? From here? Yeah. There's also a malfunctioning claw guard. Wait, where is that? It's down from here? Where's this emerald plume? Do I just go into the nest? Oh, call. Okay. I forgot I had an item for this. Whoops. Nice. Now how do I get this malfunctioning claw guard? Is there like a passage underneath? Or a cave? Well, it's not further down. That just seems to be an abyss. I think it's this way, in there. Discarded Phalanx core? Where do I get that? Somewhere nearby. There's a hall of beasts. Is there anything in here? It's for a quest. I don't think it's here. Here's the thing. Marion Tamer's harness.
far away.
Okay. Some Larian traits that I can just sell. There's nothing I can do with them. Looks like. Though they are uncommon, which makes me want to keep them. Because maybe they do have to use. I'm starting to yawn a bit more now. Which I guess makes sense since it's 4:40 a.m. Which is a normal time to be awake, right? Kind of. It's a very, very normal time.
Take your time.
I welcome you. Clear skies, full hearts can't lose. As it must be. Archon
Let me
guide
sell
you.
some stuff like that.
Walk with courage.
And then we fly back to Oribos, I guess. I can still do more than a gift. Just back there.
Our fates converge.
I mean, I might as well finish that one before actually going back to Oribos. There we are. And just right over here. It's not too far.
Tell me your troubles. I will reflect on this conversation.
Level 55. Nice.
At which temple do you train? Trust the process.
Back to Oribos we go. So is that... I guess that's the Bastion thing done. Kind of. Tidings of War is not complete. But maybe that's... I guess I might still be Follow the Path. Not sure. Oh, there's actually a story thing now? Interesting. So if you do just fly through the quest without reading them, you can still get the gist of the lore on that little tab. Pretty cool. Pretty nice. Wait. What? Do I need to... Use the Ring of Fate?
Trust in the purpose.
Look, Maldraxxus has attacked Bastion.
I will consider your words.
Dire news. We must not let war ravage this plane and unravel all that we have done.
Yeah, that does seem bad.
The Necrolords are masters of warfare.
Thank you for
It
the
is
host
true.
check.
But they
Sadly,
have always used their power
there's no
to
alerts.
defend the Shadowlands.
I don't know why.
Not attack it.
I actually have no
Mortal,
clue why.
you must learn their motives for striking at the Kyrian. Do whatever it takes to stop this conflict before it escalates further.
Maybe...
Without the might of Maldraxxus on our side, I fear we have little hope of stopping the Banished One.
I don't know. It could have something to do with me having been disconnected from the internet for a bit while OBS was on. Because it's just not sending the things to Streamlabs basically. I don't know how to fix that, besides maybe closing OBS and then restarting it or something. But that would mean going down for a bit, which I don't really want to do. Maybe I can do a test alert instead. Would that work? No. Even the test alert doesn't work. Wow. Streamlabs why? How about this then? I mean, it's a sound, at least. So it's something. I don't know how otherwise to fix this.
The way
at least
to
at the moment.
Maldraxxus must be opened. Gather Cardelen and see it done.
I really think it's because I had
once,
OBS
honored voice.
and the chatbot and stuff open when my internet connection went down. So OBS lost the connection and still kind of I don't know. It's weird because it does have the chat and everything. So you'd think it just has connection. It shouldn't.
Solemn task has been placed upon us.
Where did the attack spreads quickly? I will join you.
I hope this endeavor is successful. There is still little anima available. The Arbiter watches over
This slot
all.
self-suffice. Let's go to
The Eternal
Maldraxxus.
City must be protected.
What's that? So I could, when I take a break again, go down for a little second, and restart OBS. Well, thank you for the hydrates, guys. Alibi and Sam.
What do you seek, mortal?
The way is open. The eternal battlefields of Maldraxxus await you. There you go. Achievement earned.
Blessed be her voice. You are welcome.
Here we go. So that's one area complete. Or well, at least story quest done. It's not necessarily fully complete. Look at this place. All spiky and stuff. Some giant statues with glowing green eyes and orbs. Sure. But that's the guy we saw, right? Still going? Yep, still going. It's almost 5 AM. No sign of stopping.
Keep training. If you want to fight, then prove your strength. Maldraxxus, why are you still in here? Grab a blade and enter the arena.
What?
Got some fresh meat.
Why aren't you out there fighting? I mean, what's this? You fly no colors. Where's your pride? The pride in your house, gladiator. This drought has left us with slim pickings indeed. If this is the best Maldraxxus can muster, I remember the old days, the strongest souls arriving, then being divided among the 5 houses. No matter. Tournament beckons, and in the arena fight for glory. By the look of you, it's likely you won't last long. Try to make a name for yourself. Okay.
Prove you fight well. All of Maldraxxus is watching.
We just finished our Phasma run. Got Sherbin there to help us. I only died once. Nice. Very nice. And only screamed a few dozen times. I mean, that's pretty good. Could have been a lot worse, I'm sure. Look at this mess.
One combatant rises above the rest.
almost done. Screaming. My screams aren't artful. They are. I can't really scream that well.
The strong survive, and the weak are cold.
The sound is glitching a little bit. Next time I stream it, I should have a disclaimer for headphone usage. Maybe.
Above the rest.
Bert, die.
Survive, and the weak are cold.
Okay, done. What next? Snake Champion Rinmar.
Champions on.
And Gutrand. Okay, where are they? This guy? Bloodrot is not a champion of the fight yet.
Another challenger falls.
Wait, where's this Gutrand guy? Oh, there he is. These guys really seem to be all about fighting. All about fighting. And now we need to wait for Rinmar.
Another challenger falls.
Can this hunter just call his pets off me? That would be great. That would be absolutely great. Oh, there they go, okay.
A blow well struck.
Renoir. Come on. There you are.
Another challenger falls.
Look, you can't actually kill me. It's impossible. Silly goose. I'm invincible.
Nothing sweeter than this. Clear the arena! The final clash is about to begin!
Okay.
Here to compete, mortal.
High Champion Mescal? Sure, I'll take him on.
Two gladiators remain. One legend will grow, and the other will end.
Fight me. Fight me, scrub. My champion. Whatever. Thinks he's all that.
A victor emerges.
Who's this guy?
But where are their banners? Which house do they fight for?
Look closer, Garmal. We have a living mortal in our midst. Intriguing.
Sindane, is this the meddler who thwarted our attack?
The very one.
So, this mortal witnessed your treachery. Your house's invaded bastion, an act that betrays everything the Primus stood for.
The Primus is long gone, Crixus. Where is your hunger for glory? Or has the House of the Chosen lost its appetite?
We are meant to defend the Shadowlands, not conquer it. You will recall your forces, or you will answer to my blade.
I think not, Crexus. Your blade shall be broken. Slay them all!
Okay then.
Chosen! To arms!
Not exactly what we wanted to happen.
Leave none standing!
Outsider! Hold on. We are getting out of here.
Oh, Draka,
I am Baron
nice.
Draka. The House of the Chosen stands with you. No time for talk. We move now.
Where are we going? Just away from the Theater of Pain, apparently. Which, honestly, that's probably good.
We can't get away! Brace yourself!
Nice door. Oh, can't have them all. Can't dodge them all.
From Khan. Our enemies surround us. Stay off the main road.
Strewn with the remnants of countless attacks against Primus. Each time the darkness claim victory. Now scavengers pick up scraps in the hopes of buying their way into one of the 3 remaining houses. If we arm these scavengers and offer them a second chance to glory, we can bolster ranks of the Chosen. Okay.
This is our only path to the House of the Chosen.
And eliminate potential
Every
threats.
defeat is a lesson.
Some meat on your bones, huh?
Maldraxxus is home to those who lived for combat. Here, strength is valued and rewarded.
So we're just gathering up weapons, reading some epitaphs apparently, and slaying these deathwalkers.
It's too
Oh.
far away.
Come on. What do you mean it's too far away?
I need to get
Oh, he
closer.
already has a shield. Wish I could stay, but I gotta get some sleep. Okay, have a good night, Aura. Maybe I'll still be streaming when you wake up. We'll see. Wait, where am I going? I'm just leaving the area. I'm just like, I'm out of here. Treasure. An ornate bone shield. Don't mind if I do. Okay, there's an epitaph.
For the honor of the Bladesworn.
No shadow could obscure her sight. Valuable intentions she purchased with blood and sacrifice brought Maldraxxus' victory against the void. Such is the greatest achievement of espionage. Espionage. His concoctions poisoned all who touched them. He melted flesh from bone, filled lungs with bile, and struck fear into hearts of steel. Few have ever created such potent weaponry. I don't like the sound of that.
We are the sworn defenders of the Shadowlands, but our leader, the Primus, has gone missing.
Her sorcery knew no equal. She spoke words of power and her foes crumbled into dust. Though her phylactery was destroyed, she defended the Shadowlands until her final moments. Oh.
Loktar, always ready for battle.
How many of these things do I have? 4. I need 7.
Now,
there's a couple more
5
here.
houses are at war. 2 have fallen. I won't let the Chosen be next.
Yeah, so there used to be 5 houses. Now there's 3. because apparently they just fought each other to death. Great. Sounds like a lovely place, doesn't it? At least in Bastion there was still some semblance of normalcy in a way. I don't know. Not just a war.
How goes the fight? Only the strong survive.
I guess it's not normalcy that I'm thinking of. At least they weren't killing themselves. Well, actually they were killing themselves off. What am I talking about? But it wasn't between the houses, it was more of a between the fallen and the non-fallen.
Blood and thunder. Strength comes from the heart.
Oh wait, it's this guy. We have to fight him. There you
Need
go.
something? I've
Easy
got glory
quest.
to earn.
In the name chosen, fight with strength.
Enter the house of the chosen.
Crush the traitors and end this war.
Let's see how that looks then. I'm sure it's a lovely place. Wait, it's not this way. Do we... I guess we have to go up this pillar thing? Or whatever it is.
Chosen. Our enemies move against us. War is at hand, and victory will be
Margrave
ours.
Crexus is the strongest of us. Show him no fear, only respect.
You did well to pull the mortal from the arena. We could not let our enemies take them.
They have shown resilience and strength, qualities we need in these dire times.
Agreed. Put the mortal through their paces. Then join me in the necropolis. We have a war to wage.
I don't like that they keep calling
Always
us
ready for
mortal.
battle.
No. I'd like to think...
In life, I was Draka, of the Frostwolf clan. A warrior who gave everything to protect what mattered most. But I was not done fighting. Maldraxxus, where the armies of the Five Houses once stood side by side to protect the realm of death. It was here I served the House of Eyes. A strange fit for a warrior's soul.
Again.
Their ways were not mine.
Faster. Again.
Eventually, this life afterlife began to feel right.
The House of Plagues lies in ruins. 1/5 of Maldraxxus wiped out.
It's hard to believe they could be so careless.
Perhaps they weren't. No matter what happens now, Maldraxxus must stay true to its purpose. For if we fail in our duty, the Shadowlands will fall. I believe the House of the Chosen still stands with us, and I trust you to deliver this to Margrave Crexus. Now, go. Andraka, be watchful.
I like that it says epic orchestral music.
My brothers, I am on urgent business. My lord! Hurry! There could be survivors!
So, these are the traitors you spoke of.
I would not let such Urgura prevent me from delivering my lord's final message.
Ordeals such as this either break the sword or strengthen it. I offer the key to saving Maldraxxus.
I am sorry, Margrave. He gave me no key.
An unyielding warrior with the skills of a master spy. A key to many things. Come, our enemies will strike openly soon. We must prepare.
I am Draka, once of the Frost Wolf clan. Now, Baroness of the House of the Chosen. And most of all, a protector of Maldraxxus.
I really like that cinematic. And thank you for the hydrate aura.
Loktar! For Praxis, don't keep Vyraz waiting. He's not known for his patience.
I'll try not to keep him waiting. He's not that far away.
The battle awaits us, soldiers. Ready our defenses. Make it quick. Yes, sir. Speak, soldier.
Reporting for
Back to
duty.
your post. Those spineless traitors are fools to challenge the might of the Chosen.
Okay.
Out with it.
We'll
Bring glory
crush
to
the other
Chosen.
houses, sure. Take one of my hounds. It will know our enemies by their scent, sure. So finding some spies. Deliver my orders.
Get moving, recruit. We are
Sniff
at
out
war.
some spies, deliver orders. Sounds simple enough. Oh.
I thirst for combat. Maldraxxus will be ours.
Yeah, I know. I don't think so. Hot Summoner Barracks.
How do you serve
Orders
the
for you.
More orders? What now?
Give me something to fight.
Some more
Maldraxxus
tanks
will
in
be
this
ours.
drought? Preposterous! You there! Tell the Baron to scrounge up some anima if he wants his bone guard.
You will not compromise my position.
Okay.
Reporting for duty.
Act suspicious.
Maldraxxus will be ours.
Strike harder! Show no mercy!
I have orders.
For the chosen! Listen up! You lose, you hold metal to the forge! Now fight!
Maldraxxus honors. New orders! We march to the west. Move out!
Okay. So orders delivered, just some infiltrators to kill. Wait. Where's the bloodhound? Oh, there. You
None
are
can. You will
suspicious.
not compromise my position.
Anyone here that's an infiltrator? No? Can we do this? No. That did not work out. What now? This is fine. What? Ow. It hurts. It burns. It's fine. Just swimming in this, it's fine. Okay. Any infiltrators here? Dogo? No? Oh. Found one.
Point me at my foe. You will not compromise my position.
There you go.
soldier. Back to your post. Good work, soldier. Inform Draco that we stand ready to fight.
Okay, just go back to Draka. How long is this? 7 chapters? So same as the other one.
From Ka, strength and honor.
Reach the sending stone.
Primus left the
I mean,
stone as a
I was
challenge.
just there.
Reach it and prove your might.
I was just there. I couldn't actually use the thing yet. There you go.
The realms of death awash in darkness.
Okay.
Treachery begets chaos. Bonds frayed must be restored. The key shall honor the word.
Huh. Interesting.
Blood and thunder.
Well, I got an unfinished blade. The blade was inside the stone all this time?
Strength blade
Apparently.
was forged by the Primus. How long has it been hidden in that stone? For the honor of the Blade Sworn.
Of all the souls who've reached that stone, only you discovered its true purpose. I'm no zealot, but clearly there's deeper meaning to this. Find both with Hermir at their forge. Okay.
In the Hermir was once the Primus's apprentice. She might know more
Hermir.
about the blade.
New
What
requisitions.
do you know about this blade?
Ah, can't you see I'm busy? Speak up. The Primus chose me for a reason. Is that? It can't be. So this was the cause of all that commotion. A blade and a message from the Primus himself. Whatever his reason, a blade's no good without a hilt. Time to get to work.
Okay.
Got something to say?
Potent blade requires potent components. I know something that would suit our needs. Slay Marrowjaw and collect an impaired bone. Sure. And it's a fine blade, but it will do no good in its current state. I need some hide scraps, sure.
Nothing is given.
That's also fine.
Everything is earned.
I'll just
That includes the materials. for
gather
your
all
hilt.
this stuff for you, sure, why not? Got nothing better to do. How does this... Marrowjaw is just... where? Just flying somewhere? Or... Marrowjaw, where are you? Oh, no, over there. Never mind. Not in this area. Whee. Fight me, Marrowjaw. Oh well, it's fighting us. It's not just me. I could have still taken it if it was just me though. You know? Could have easily taken it. No problem.
This had better be good. Wield your weapon. I'll
Keep
keep my
yawning
hammer.
now. Really getting to that point
Are you ready to start or not?
where you're having a hard time just keeping your eyes open, kind of. It's not that I'm falling asleep or anything, just my eyes are tired.
What did you break this time? The Primus may have taught me a lot about the Forge.
Mostly
but
because I've just
learned
been
a
staring
thing or
at the
two
screen
myself
for
since then.
6 hours. If not more, because I already played SCP before that.
He enchanted the blade. Of course he did. You might want to get ready for a fight.
Wait, why?
Keep those things off me while I work. This is a test of your skills as well as mine. Just how many souls did he forge into this thing?
I mean, counting them all just now, 3, which doesn't sound like a lot of souls, but maybe that is a lot of souls.
The enchantment's final guardian. Vanquish it and claim your rune blade.
true.
The ambition to rise above all others.
Nice.
Well, clearly you are the only one meant to wield it. Go on then.
Oh.
Looks like taking up the blade empowered one of its runes. Knowing the Primus, that's just the start of something more.
Flashcraft. Form shield and bone of flesh and bone for 4 seconds. Wow, I can't read. Form of shield of flesh and bone over 4 seconds that absorbs damage equal to 20% of your maximum health. Channeling near a corpse claims their essence to grow the shield. Yeah, okay.
Get going then. Need something forged?
And then we return to
I
Braca again.
forged you a weapon without equal. You break that blade, and I'll break you.
I mean, joke's on you, I can't even wield swords.
Blood and thunder. Only the strong survive.
Send your rune blade to Margaret. Margaret Crexus.
Margaret
Okay.
Crexus awaits us.
So Gian's. Show me this rune blade.
The Primus embodied the 5 traits of the ideal Maldraxi soldier. The ambition to rise above one's foes and the might to crush them. The insight to discern their plans and the guile to outwit them. The relentless pursuit of victory, even in the face of inevitable defeat.
Okay.
Begin your report.
This cannot be coincidence. It's clear that your rune blade is somehow connected to the seat of Primus.
5 traits, 5 runes upon the blade.
I will not pretend to know the Primus's agenda.
Onto the seat of the Primus.
I would not be surprised if we left behind a way for the worthy to open the door to his sanctum. Go with Draka.
Lyra's Draka. Bring the mortal to the seat of the Primus.
Let's go.
Let us see what unfolds.
The seat of the Primus has been locked shut
tarry,
since you went
soldier.
missing. Many have tried to open it. The Primus was a legendary weaponsmith. If we hold the key to his vault, then his arsenal will be ours. It won't be long before the other houses learn of the blade. Be ready for a fight.
I mean, most of the time there's going to be a fight. Just how the game works. Power the Rune of Ambition. Or just from here? Nice.
Crexus was right. We hold the key to the seat of the Primus.
It will do us no good if our house falls in battle first. We must not lose focus on the war.
For the honor of the Bladesworn. For Crexus. For
Report to
Acheron.
the spearhead recruit.
From Khan.
We have a battle to win.
Locate the Lost Baroness in the Renounced Bastille. Search for survivors near the House of Plagues. And meet with Baron Viraz at
Even
the
he
spearhead.
is brash.
So
But
there's
he's right. We
3
need
different
reinforcements.
paths to take. Let's go this way first. trying to avoid as many fights as I can.
Push forward! Break their line with a frontal assault! Make it quick!
But sir, that will result in a massive number of casualties.
Rally soldiers.
We follow the will.
Such as the price of Rebex! Wreak havoc on those cowards!
Destroy constructs.
We'll blast them to pieces.
And what have you done lately?
I've been hydrating properly. I have. Jink.
Watch yourself.
No waterboarding. No. Thank you, Tom. And Jink. Oh, God damn it, alibi. How much water is poisonous to the human body again? I mean, I don't know. I mean, I drank probably over a liter in the span of the stream. Thank you, Chard.
We'll blast them to pieces.
That's 22 hydrates in total so far.
Ready to strike.
So
The fury of Maldraxxus.
Bodies break. Glory is eternal.
Chad loves you. I'm not sure. Do they hydrate because they love me, or do they hydrate because they want to kill me with water? They want to drown me in the water. I'm not sure. Yeah, the waterboarding me for sure, yeah. Definitely. I felt left out, Chard. I mean, I don't mind you doing it. I really don't. But it can be a bit much. Would you ever be chaotic enough to kill someone? Well, I don't think I know you well enough to answer that question, Alibi. Maybe?
My blades are at your command. We'll blast them to pieces. Stand strong. Show no weakness. Offer no mercy.
But at least so far I'm doing alright in terms of like tiredness and all that. Just having a hard time with my
I'll set the charge.
my eyes being tired, really,
Keep them off me, mortal.
because of the staring at the screen.
Done. Get clear.
I don't think I've... No, the latest I've stayed up was like 4 or 5 a.m. something like that.
This one should
So this
pack
would
a
be the
punch.
latest I've ever stayed up.
Victory! We have incoming!
Already.
The charge is set! Get back! Time for some mayhem! Cover me!
What do you think I'm doing? I'm killing this guy.
Clock's ticking! Move! We've taken the ridge. Meet me on the field below.
Okay. Taking the range.
Something to report?
Locate General Alver
Do
and
not
sound the
we
horn.
strike when
Okay.
you sound the horn.
Simple enough.
For the chosen!
There he is.
Mortal! You stand no chance against... You'll make a fine practice dummy! Face me!
Come on guys, get them.
Ready to strike. The war goes on.
Prepare yourself.
Prepare yourself. For what? Can you just kill him?
But you
There you go.
are inferior.
Wow. Calling me inferior with his dying breath.
Glorious battle!
What a bastard.
Your legend ends
My
here
blades
now.
are at your command.
Well fought, Mevix. This is our chance to strike at the House of Constructs.
Oh, this another quest. I was like, oh yeah, quest's done. Cool. I'm gonna go. But it just took a second.
Ha! This outsider is worth 100 soldiers. Go and claim our victory.
Wait, where's the quest? Oh, there. It still wasn't showing it.
Glory
Wow.
to the chosen.
Army of
heard the
one.
Baron. We push forward.
Executor Mavix. Where are you at? Where are you at? Executor. There you go.
Constructs, hold this ground! Our victory is at hand!
We can't fight our way in. There's too many of them. This calls for a change of strategy. Play dead. If they think you're a lifeless husk, they'll collect you for parts. Go on. I'll create a diversion. Face me, traitors!
Not sure if that's the best of ideas.
Will fall!
Capture that fool! Medics will suffer for his defiance. The rest of you, scour the
I'm
field.
just sleeping.
Bring me fuel for the body bags.
Just sleeping on the floor, you know. I have to get out of this pile of corpses.
Wait! I am not yet a corpse.
Oh, it's a Kyrian?
The others. Can you help me find them?
What?
I am listening.
Save the
Do not
souls of the
abandon
holding
hope.
pens.
We must
Okay.
free the survivors.
Guess I can do that.
Hippocos, what did they do to you? Can you speak?
Be free. Poor Hippocos. They removed his tongue. It's not very nice, is it?
Thank the Ark of Draxi, soldier.
These monsters
They are
will
the
know
enemy.
my wrath.
Good. You're still in one piece. I'll secure a position outside.
Okay. Mavix is also saved. And
Can you reach the top?
there.
Left a bit, left.
Stand together.
Run!
Fight
You're
as
on
one.
the
Those
right.
who perpetrate these horrors must face justice.
they've been collecting
Can
Kyrian
you reach the top?
and our corpses for some dark purpose. Whatever they're planning, we must stop it. Okay. Just kill some people. That's what I do best. Well, actually, I probably am better at healing people than killing people. But I can still kill people pretty good. When the need arises.
Another corpse to collect.
My parts must be counted.
Okay. Oh, it's inside. The front is this side, I guess.
The tabulator counts bodies like currency.
Such eager new test subjects.
Die, Doctor.
Unexpected results.
Treasure. What is it? It's a Kyrian corpse. Take the box. What's in the box? It's a note and a locket. To my love, I confess that I remember, by some miracle, this echo of our past found me. I saved it, and with it, saved all that we were. Perhaps it was my undoing. I scorned the Archon's trust, and so fell prey to the nightmare. But this flicker of view comforts me in my final moments. Fate is blind to this horizon. But we may be as one anew.
It is done. I must rejoin the others.
And then this says we are still together forever, even when we find ourselves apart. Kinda sweet, but also not great. Because being a Kyrian means they need to forget.
What are they doing to my brethren?
And they didn't forget. They didn't want to forget. Which, you know, I can understand, but it's kind of problematic in the end. If that's your entire point being to forget.
Trust you.
Trust me or don't.
We must
This is not what the Maldraxi stand for.
Let me not get close to that guy. That's probably not a good idea.
Hippokos, maybe you can fix one of these praetors.
Uh.
I don't have a target.
Wait. I threw the javelin, it did nothing. What? What is going on there? Oh, there's multiple board. Or I guess it's just a no, there's a bird as well. I was gonna say maybe it's just a hunter and its pets, but no. I'll probably be fine. Even if they do both attack me, I don't think they can kill me easily. Get off that hook. I have to go lie in bed. Okay, Tam, have a good night. And thank you for sticking around at these late hours. Thank you for the last item. Get this treasure. Wow, tasty toes, finger food, and a corpse reanimator. Have a good night, Steven. Oh god, it's getting a bit close. You're still here, Steven?
heavy!
Thought you were leaving, and then you're arriving. What is this?
Heavy! Don't let go, Cole!
Thank you, mortal. They deserved better than this. Greetings, mortal.
Something to report? Show.
Still need to actually kill 5 more things. Yeah, okay, Steven, have a good night. And thank you for being around. Why are there so few of these? They're just being massacred. Oh, I took it. One more. Wait. Oh, there. Okay. Javelin. Nice. The javelin worked well.
Draxus honors you.
Find a way past the soul barrier.
Stand together.
How would you breach the barrier? Focus, find and repair the Praetor among the fallen Kyrian. Since it does not possess a soul, it should be able to pass through the barrier.
May we survive this tragedy.
Welcome, Mawwalker.
I need you to follow my directions.
Farewell.
So just walk through here. Your shield. Wait, shield. Disable. Oh wait, I need to disable all of them.
When Stitchflesh returns, he will know that I, Malcrex, have completed his research, forging Kyrian flesh into the ultimate construct.
He will also notice that you failed to purge the flesh of its memories before assembly.
Nonsense! Once we embed a Maldraxian soul, it
My
will
blades
squelch
are at
any
your
remaining
command.
echoes of
Hunt those
Bastion
traitors down!
brainwashing.
Yeah,
I
let's
just
kill these
saw
guys.
it move.
They're up to no
Those
good.
Kyrian hearts are fighting to take
Starting
control
trouble
of
in
the
my
construct.
neighborhood.
It's a bite genius!
Don't want this.
Well,
It's actually not even my neighborhood. What am I saying?
Successful flesh preparation.
I don't even live
I needed
here.
a touch more.
It's not even my plane of existence.
Aha! So you did botch the procedure.
Genius must
endure.
Now to destroy their pet project.
Wait! Do not harm it!
Okay, why?
Greetings, mortal.
I sense something within this construct, something familiar. Souls of the fallen Kyrian. Can sense their pain and confusion yet exist within the construct. I must not destroy it.
Courage. Trust what remains of my fellow Kyrian. They will bear us to safety.
Such incredible power! We could even slay their Baron!
And claim justice for my fallen kin.
So, kill some things then. Smash.
Maldraxxus honors you.
Doesn't actually reach him. Well done.
The errant corpses have returned. Time to harvest your parts.
Yeah, punch him. Punch him real good. Oh, well. Apparently the other guy killed me. Some horde scum in another construct was also firing his beam and killed me with it. Not the best. One more. There you go. Escape? Okay. I can do that.
Quickly! Up the hill!
Why does it suddenly walk faster when I'm not in control anymore? Why can't you walk at this speed when I'm in control as well? Nice. We got the Rune of Might.
I feel power thrumming in the air.
He escaped.
Stand strong.
Empowered Rune of Might.
Blade. I will report to Vyras and then join you at the seat of the Primus. Yours is a legend I wish to witness myself.
Some forgotten supplies. Who left this behind?
May I tempt you with my
Oh,
wares?
my missing supplies, how fortuitous. Ah, mortal, how fortunate that I, humble Terran, happen to be standing here just as you, the outsider everyone is talking about, happens to want to buy. In a spirit of cooperation and mutual interests, there's a matter I wish to discuss. A nearby structure called the Sepulchre of Knowledge was built as a repository for military knowledge. Okay. You will do me the honor of escorting me. I don't wanna escort him actually.
Until our
Sure.
next transaction.
The Book of Knowledge stores the writings of the greatest tactical minds who have ever served Maldraxxus. Right. After the disappearance of the Primus, the Sepulchre was magically sealed. Can you walk faster? Like you're walking the slowest you could possibly walk. The remnants of this power have attracted devourers, ravenous creatures who feed on the energies they find. Probably enemies as well, but it's the energies they want. They are tearing at the foundations of the facility. Soon they will destroy the structure and everything within. Which he doesn't want. He wants the knowledge. At least I assume. With your help I could enter the Sepulchre and salvage key military knowledge before it's lost forever. Yeah. Exactly that. So it's nice that we walked and talked, but you could have just said this when I was there and I could have helped you, you know, get there faster. Rumor has it that once inside the tower, there are numerous traps we avoid. Oh, now he's fast. Okay. I'm sure they will present no trouble to someone as skilled as you, though. I'm sure they won't. Definitely not.
For you, I offer only the finest.
Read the runestones of the 5 houses and honor them before performing the correct slashing emotes. Okay. Great. Amazing. Wait. So I have to kill these enraged gluttons, but then also the runestones that represent the houses. I mean, I have no idea what emotes
All goods and
they want.
services.
What emotes could they possibly want?
It's too far away.
Read the runestones of the 5 houses. Where can I read those? Oh, it's over there. Okay. at least one over there. Fate is determined by those who seize it. Supplicants must kneel in tribute. Well, kneel. There you go. Guy shows up. We fight him. So yeah, I was looking for the runestones, places I could see them, but they're apparently somewhat hidden. With virulence, we overcome our foes. The worthy must bleed for Muldraxxus. Bleed? Is there a / bleed? What? Blood oozes from their wounds? Why is that an emote? Why is that a thing? I don't want blood to ooze from my wounds. Blood is supposed to stay inside the body. Usually. Please go down. Down. Oh, there it is. Go inside here. Echo of the Chosen. We salute, of course. And still the Echo of the Spy and the Echo of the Crafter left. Flex your strength. Okay. That we did. Where's the last one? Back up a bit. Devourus. What the hell? What is that thing? Because it's not elite or anything, but it looks pretty dangerous. Okay, last one. The skillful can sneak past their foes unseen. Slash sneak. Sneak. Sneak away. And of course the Echo of the Spy is a spider. Of course it is. Creeping crawler meat, sure, yeah, I'll cook with that later. Sounds great. Yum. With all those hydrates, I do actually have to go to the bathroom. So I will be right back. I'm not actually going to break screen or anything, just we'll be right back.